your StormTracker team forecast with Jesse Gunkel.
Well, Zeta is officially inland now and now moving very quickly across the state, just about to push its way into southern Mississippi. You can see the center of the storm now making its way through New Orleans right now. Some of the northern bands moving through the lakes right now and pushing into the North Shore. That's currently where the heavy rainfall now sits, along with some of those stronger winds out there. Yes, we are getting some wind gusts about 70 miles per hour, just shy of it in the New Orleans area. So again, very breezy. We're starting to see some power outages. We're seeing down power lines in a lot of locations, so just be careful. For us here in the capital area, things are starting to improve. Notice that rain line, that shield is now starting to move and walk towards the northeast, and quickly, because the system is accelerating northbound at about 25 miles per hour, and it's making way for our friend, our cold front. It's on the way. In fact, temperatures are already starting to drop from Lake Charles and Jennings towards western portions of the state. Fort Polk already really dropping those temperatures into the 60s at this hour. So yeah, we are starting to cool things off, and that's going to be a drastic change moving into tomorrow. Front should push through by midnight. Wind shift out of the north, cold stable air moves in, and things are beautiful. Some of the coolest air of the season so far arrives as we move into the next couple days. You can see again the rain finally starting to move east of I-55, and overall conditions will start to improve for us. A little bit gusty through early evening, but that should be about it. A little bit of cloud cover, maybe some light showers. All the heavy rainfall moving now to the North Shore, Slidell, Mandeville, Madisonville, and the Covington area. And you can see how a lot of the heavy rainfall will eventually kind of migrate into southern Mississippi, Alabama, and Georgia later on tonight. But you see it's already starting to kind of quiet down on the southern half of this system. So here's the very latest. Winds at 105 miles per hour. The latest advisory is showing signs of weakening. Still Cat 2 out there, but otherwise should start to weaken over the next few hours, even down to tropical storm strength. You can see a big picture out here. We've got this upper level low out here, and that's going to quickly eject the system right up towards the northeast. And again, we're going to get a little help on the backside with that ridge. All that means is this system is going to truck and quickly outside of our viewing area. By the time we get to just a little bit after midnight, 1 o'clock, we're talking just north of Montgomery, Alabama. By the time you wake up tomorrow morning, this system will be sitting in the Carolinas and then quickly racing out into the Atlantic. So here's the deal. Winds right now, not too bad for us, but 32 down in Ascension, 24 in Hammond, 69 in New Orleans, 29 in the Belle Chase area, and 40 right now in Slidell. Again, still looking at some hurricane warnings across the area, even a couple tropical storm force warnings. They'll probably start to drop a lot of these hurricane warnings a little bit earlier this evening. I do want to point out storm surge. You can still expect 3 to 5 inland. You see we've also got that coastal flood advisory for Livingston Parish because that water is getting pushed inland right now. 69 for the northern Gulf Coast. We're talking southern Mississippi and Alabama. 3 to 5 for Mobile Bay. But otherwise, just to give you a little bit of time, by 8 o'clock, this system is now pretty much across the North Shore, moving into southern Mississippi, and that's where all the heavy rainfall and those stronger winds are going to reside, mainly on that northeastern quadrant. That's the dirty side of the storm, but otherwise clear, quiet, and a very settled pattern as we move forward into the upcoming weekend. So the chance for tropical storm force winds really not going to happen here in the capital area, but a few miles east. Yeah, still a little bit breezy along I-55. Most of the strong winds on the eastern side of I-55, closer towards New Orleans, and then moving towards the North Shore. You can just see some of these estimates. About 25 for us, 63 in New Orleans, 78 in Biloxi. So again, you can still see how strong those winds are going to be along the northern Gulf Coast. And then obviously the winds rather strong, even further inland. It's because the system doesn't have the time to decay. It's moving in so quickly, and then it races off towards the northeast. And again, you look at some of these estimates for rain. Not much for us. We're pretty much done with the rain right now. A couple light showers possible with that front moving through, but that should be just about it. All that heavy rainfall, again, on the eastern side of I-55 and more so on the eastern side of I-59. As you notice that chance for rain, we're back to a nice dry pattern once we get into the evening hours. Tomorrow morning, we wake up with some sunshine and some much cooler temperatures, so make sure you grab that coat. Otherwise, again, just remember that we have partnered up with iHeartRadio of Baton Rouge to get your weather on the go. And here is that 7-day picture for you. We've got 68 and sunny tomorrow. We're talking some pretty cool temperatures out there. By tomorrow night, we are dropping into the 40s. By the time we roll into Friday, 67 and sunny, back down to about 47. Halloween, 72. Not too bad out there. Pretty comfortable. Make sure the kids, however, are dressed up because as soon as the sun sets, we're talking 6 to 8. It gets a little bit cool out there. We're talking temperatures in the 60s out there. Remember, before heading to bed, turn the clocks back 1 hour. We fall back, which means we actually gain an extra hour of sleep. Some sunshine on your Sunday, not a bad day, but a reinforcing cold front comes through. We drop into the 60s for highs on Monday. And notice, by the time we wake up on Election Day, if you're going to get out there early to get to the polls, bundle up. We're talking temperatures in the low to mid 40s out there, but we'll see some sunshine heading into the afternoon. We'll be right back.